Specifically, he said, it's not like he came up to his door with it out or like his window with it out or whatever. But it's like, come on. That is voyeurism. That is exhibitionism. That was something against my own will that I was fulfilling for that man. Oh, I forgot to say, the police officer said he was going over to the residence of that DoorDash customer to speak to him and see what his side of the story is, what he has to say about what was going on with him. And then another major factor that we're not even considering is that man lives in a duplex. In that video, you'll see another door next to his. That's another apartment unit right next to his. That could be a family. Anybody could walk out. See, listen, if I wasn't the target, you still shouldn't be whacking it off, whether you're drunk or under the influence of any substances.
Now she tweaking. Bro, you could just, yeah, bro. She went far. Whacking it. Bro, ain't no, bro. So you telling me this man just ordered DoorDash to be whacking for you, shorty? This girl weird as hell, chat.
Bad bitch trying my bed. Ain't trying to do that cause this bitch be whacking. I just fucking out dip you crazy. Yo, bitch come through, she gon' throw shit back. Let me talk about brother got the bag. When now he ain't even have bite. Niggas bouncing ain't killing on sight. Heard that brother ain't definitely bite.
Have y'all been tuned into this DoorDasher trying to ruin this innocent man's life, shorty? Tap in.
Are y'all tap into this DoorDash girl story that's been going crazy and viral? This is one of the craziest, most psychotic things and most psychotic people I think I've ever witnessed on social media. It is also one of the quickest brow of justice we've ever witnessed, bro. This is the fastest I think I've ever seen the internet collectively acknowledge their faults and wrongs and go against someone after being on their side. The reason why so many people
look at shorty. You know she do some weird shit. You know she be on some weird shit.
Go against someone after being on their side. The reason why so many people flip-flop with this story is because a lot of people entered into the story halfway through. Like halfway through the drama. Because TikTok did a pretty good job at deleting or erasing the earlier videos that she dropped explaining this drama. So a lot of people only came into this drama or into this story where she was explaining how she's been wronged by the infrastructures and the system. And you know us, bro, we love to hit on corporate, all right? We love to hit on big companies, all right? We just love it. So she's a DoorDasher, okay? She delivers food for a living. DoorDashers, to me, is the most important job in the world, bro. Y'all know, bro. I'm big boy, man. I love to eat. Listen, my DoorDasher hold it down, bro, all right? All right? They come upstairs, 5 floors, right? They take the elevator, they follow the instructions, and they deliver, so I don't gotta come downstairs. They handle it well.
Yo.
So one night, she's delivering DoorDash, and the instructions is, leave my food at the door. When she gets there, she drops off the food, but then she noticed something. Now, a lot of people did not see the original video. So I'm gonna take you through the thought process and the process of how the majority of people discover the information, okay? Instead of talking about what's in the original video, we're gonna act like that video don't exist for now. The first video that a lot of people saw was her saying, hey, I went to this house, this dude flashed me. He showed me his wee-wee, he flashed me, and he essayed me when I was delivering his food. I got it all on camera. I called the police. The police did nothing.
Now, if you had that on camera and you called the police and the police didn't do nothing, I know you lying. Because ain't no way you recorded something, called the police, and they did nothing about it.
You're out of your mind.
We about to see what happened next then.
I called DoorDash. DoorDash did nothing. This is wrong. I need justice.
Here's an update for anybody who's interested. I commented, but my comment's getting buried in my comment section. I reported this to DoorDash over 12 hours ago, and they're supposed to call me back, which is strange because I've reported a couple less serious incidents before, and they called me back within 1 to 2 hours for those reports. So I don't know what's going on there, but I didn't report this to the police last night because I wasn't sure of DoorDash's process for like SA or if this was even reportable to the police in New York State because he was in his home. But after so many people told me to report to the police, I did. And I called the non-emergency line, and they sent a police officer over to speak to me in person and watch the video that I have. And then he asked me to email it to him, and he asked me if I want to press charges, like what do I want to come from this? And I said, yeah, if there are charges to press, I would prefer that because I don't want this to happen to somebody else again. And he understood that, the police officer, and then he went back out to his car, and then he came back to me, and he told me, like, this is pretty much verbatim. It's not verbatim, but, like, it's the point that he said. He said he's not sure if there are charges that can be pressed at this point because he was inside of his house, and specifically he said it's not like he came up to his door with it out or, like, his window with it out or whatever. But it's like, come on. That is voyeurism. That is exhibitionism. That was something against my own will that I was fulfilling for that man. Oh, I forgot to say, the police police officer said he was going over to the residence of that DoorDash customer to speak to him and see what his side of the story is, what he has to say about what was going on with him. And then another major factor that we're not even considering is that man lives in a duplex. In that video, you'll see another door next to his. That's another apartment unit right next to his. That could be a family. Anybody could walk out. See, listen, if I wasn't the target, you still shouldn't be whacking it off, whether you're drunk or under the influence of any substances.
Now she tweaking. Bro, you could just, yeah, bro. She went far. Whacking it. Bro, ain't no, bro. So you telling me this man just ordered DoorDash to be whacking for you, shorty? This girl weird as hell, chat.
With your door wide open regardless, because anybody could walk out and get assaulted from that, seeing what you're doing on your couch. It could be a child. Anybody could come up on your porch and see that. Anybody walking by on the sidewalk and accidentally getting a glance would be a victim.
Whacking off, exposing himself to you? Huh?
Right,
and the
bro.
police said because he didn't physically come to the door, they can't charge him with nothing?
Yeah, bro, that just makes no sense, bro. I just know something wrong with her, bro. Something wrong with her, bro. They trying to get innocent people in trouble, bro. That's bad. Imagine how many people be going through this, though. There's a lot of weird females out there, yo.
DoorDash not doing nothing. This woman is a victim. People were upset and angry. People was tagging DoorDash, cancel subscription. You know how hard it is to cancel that DoorDash subscription.
Bro,
You
you know how hard it is to cancel that DoorDash subscription, bro. Hey, bro, they get to stealing money even when you cancel it. Bro, I got money stolen a couple times. I ain't even got DoorDash no more. They be saying $9.99. Nigga, go ahead, bro. Be calling them, blocking them. These niggas still be trying to steal money, bro.
know how hard it is, man, to cancel that DoorDash subscription. All right? To opt in to DoorDash fees, opt in to longer times when you could just pay that $9.99 and erase the fees and get priority every time. Oh, come on, bruh. This was martyrdom. People were sacrificing themselves to speak up for this chick. Mm-hmm. And it got worse and even louder once she came back and let the world know that DoorDash was actually terminating her as a dasher because of this incident. People couldn't believe what they were saying. Huh? You got fired when he did that to you?
Hey guys, so DoorDash just deactivated me 2 days after I reported my sexual assault.
Look at her face.
Hey guys, I just lost my...
Look at her face, bro. Look at her face, bro. Yo.
You got fired when he did that to you?
Watch her.
Hey guys, so DoorDash just deactivated me 2 days after I reported my sexual assault. Hey guys, I just lost my job.
Yo.
And they won't tell me why.
Yo.
They're supposed to send an email immediately after deactivation providing you the reason why and a link to appeal. And they didn't. So I contacted support and they made me sit on the phone with them for 50 minutes just to tell me that they can't tell me the reason why and I have to just go ahead and appeal without knowing why. So my chances of getting my account back, they have my money in that account.
Yo.
I was working. I was literally working. They deactivated me. This is related. They just punished me for posting about my sexual assault while DoorDashing.
She's sick,
They
bro.
just fired me.
She's sick.
And the police are doing nothing. I lost my job. And that was my only way to make money to pay my bills.
Now listen,
Yo. She mad as fuck. She mad as fuck. Yo, I'm sorry, but that's just funny. When people get mad like this, bro, I be crying, bro. I be crying, bro. Look at her face, bro.
Posting about my sexual assault while DoorDashing. They just fired me. And the police are doing nothing. I lost my job. And that was my only way to make money to pay my bills.
now listen, I know how to spot crazy. So when I see her get upset, but the facial expression didn't change, when I see her smiling while getting upset and the facial expression didn't change, what struck in my head was, oh,
yo,
she loves this. Oh,
yeah, she loves this type of stuff.
Being viewed as a victim gives her rocks off.
Yeah.
This was...
Yeah, bro. You can tell, like, she one of them people that swear they the victim in every situation. Like, girl, go ahead somewhere, bro. You so weirdo. They want to be a victim so bad.
Probably the first time where I was getting a little suspicious.
Yeah, facts. Though.
DoorDash firing you, and the story is exactly how you were saying to happen. I don't know, man. I don't know about this one. I don't know, man. And just seeing her smile while telling this story, while talking about getting fired, it just came across as, oh my God, she's loving this, man.
Yeah,
she is relishing in the opportunity of being a victim. This is like the dream for any content creator in 2025 to be considered a victim by millions of people. You can essentially grift thousands of dollars. You can essentially grift thousands of subscribers.
Yep.
This could launch your social media career. You could be like a hero for millions of people.
Yep.
Oh, she was relishing in it from my perspective, and I was getting a little bit suspicious. And as the story developed some more, it just got more suspicious.
Hey guys, so I really lost my job. Within less than 24 hours after me submitting my appeal, they denied it. You guys, my account is currently at risk of being banned because I had to explain my story one time, right? They took the video down and gave my account a strike. So I explained my story again and censored the video that I have just so they can't take it down for the same reason. They took it down for the same...
Bro, she trying so hard to be victimized and being on the media to get her clout. Like, she keep posting all of these videos, but she posted like 30 vids of her trying to explain the situation. I don't think people that actually go into those type of situations, they come on TikTok and try to get some clout just to tell everybody on TikTok what just happened. Get your lame ass on, so you know you did this for some clout, bro. Honestly, just think about it. You would be just going to the police and trying to figure this out. Instead, you're on TikTok where you can make some money doing this weird stuff, talking about stuff like this. Bro, I don't know. Shorty a goofy, bro.
They took the video down and gave my account a strike. So I explained my story again and censored the video that I have just so they can't take it down for the same reason. They took it down for the same reason again, and now my account has a second strike. Guess what? If I get one more strike,
You're out of here.
So not only did I...
Strike 3. You're out.
assaulted 3 days ago on October 12th on Sunday.
Yo.
I then lost my job. The police are doing nothing. And if I get one more account strike on TikTok, my account's done.
Out of here.
This is a man's world. I'm the victim. I'm the victim.
I'm the victim. Remember, I'm the victim. Don't ruin my moment.
Yo,
I'm the victim.
it's me. It's me. I'm the victim. Me! Shorty tweaked the fuck out, bro. She tweaked out, bro. Yo, this is funny as hell, bro. I'm sorry, I'm laughing. I don't care who feel sad about this, because I don't care about your feelings. This is funny to me. Trying to play victim, Shorty. Now you embarrassing yourself.
World, I'm the victim. Remember, I'm the victim.
Remember?
I'm the victim. Remember, I'm the victim. Don't ruin my moment. I'm the victim.
Remember, it's crazy.
DoorDash said, okay, enough of the effery, bruh. DoorDash said, hey, bruh, enough of the... DoorDash did something I ain't ever seen DoorDash do.
What happened,
I
bro?
didn't even know DoorDash did this.
What happened, bro?
DoorDash took to TikTok to respond back to her. I've never witnessed anything like this. But DoorDash said enough of the effery, bruh. DoorDash took to TikTok themselves and wrote their own paragraph, their own response.
Yo. Like, you trying to come at DoorDash, you trying to be victimized, you trying to get your clout, and DoorDash responded to your monkey behavior?
Boy.
Woo.
Boy.
This funny as
It
hell.
ain't end well for her. The DoorDash response is, we've seen some tough and sensitive posts over the past few days, and we want to clear the air. No one should ever have to experience SA harassment, and DoorDash never deactivates someone for reporting it, full stop. We take these reports incredibly serious and work closely with law enforcement to investigate and support those affected. In this case, The Dasher let us know about an experience that made them feel unsafe. And that's exactly what we always want Dashers to do. Our team immediately began investigating and has been in direct contact with law enforcement and is prepared to fully support any of their efforts. However, posting a video of a customer in their home and disclosing their personal details publicly is a clear violation of our policies. This is the sole reason that this Dasher's account was deactivated along with the customers while we investigated.
Like, come on, bro. If you had this situation going on, why would you take this to the media? If you already had law enforcement instead of getting, going through the process of trying to figure anything out, why would you take it to the media? I'd have deactivated your monkey ass account too. What the hell?
We've also assured that the Dasher has full access to their earnings. We know these are sensitive situations, and we want every Dasher to know if you ever feel unsafe or experience something concerning, come to us. We're here to listen, act, and support. For the majority of people, this was the first time they've heard any pushback. Mm-hmm. And that's what encouraged them to go and seek out the original video.
Yeah.
But the original video was harder to find than anything in the world. It was harder to find than Santa Claus on January 1st.
Yeah, you know that joint ain't around there, because if he said in Santa Claus on January 1st, knowing that nigga fake.
No. So what happened is, people found a second video she made before TikTok took down that video. In that video, she somewhat showed exactly what took place, and she somewhat showed or re-explained the situation. And after people see this video, that's when everybody was like, hold on. You tripping, shorty.
Yeah.
And it went from, I'm a victim, to you a monster. And you owe that man an apology. You try to ruin his life.
Yeah.
With false allegations.
Guys, so DoorDash just deactivated me 2 days after I reported my sexual assault. 2 days ago on October 12th, 2025, I was a victim of SA by a DoorDash customer while I was doing my job as a DoorDash driver, and I got it on video. The customer who committed a crime against me requested that their order be left at their front door, and when I arrived to their house, their front door was wide open. It was 59 degrees Fahrenheit. All of their lights were on, and they were sleeping on the couch within eyesight of the front door with their pants and underwear pulled down to their ankles. This person's name is Austin, and their last initial is N.
Yo! This is why you got your account deactivated. You know what? My bad, chat.
Reported this to DoorDash and the police, and DoorDash luckily banned the customer, but the police are doing nothing. I also posted the video that I have of the proof to TikTok, and after a day and a half of it going completely viral, TikTok took down the video for suggestive content and gave my account a strike. They've also denied my appeal to have it reinstated. I'm absolutely reposting the video again, but with a little censor blur so it can't be removed for the same reason, because this is literally the only justice I'm getting. In the wake of my victimhood, the police are doing nothing to prevent or stop this man from doing it again, and they're not doing anything to punish him for already having done it. So if the only justice I'm going to get is the fact that he's banned off the platform and that video went viral and now he can live with that shame and embarrassment, then that's what it's going to have to be.
Once people seen this, all hell broke loose. All hell broke loose. The man was on his couch, passed out, asleep, probably drunk as a mug.
Yeah.
Asleep on his couch, passed out. Now, here's the thing. People who saw the original video.
Wait, didn't she say he came up to the door with his thing out? What we heard from the start of this vid, she said he came to the door with his thing out. Not sleeping on the couch. Now that we get to the end of the video, we heard he was sleeping on the couch. Oh, no.
Claims that she stated the door was creaked open and she pushed it open a little bit to see if he was coming out. And then she seen him and began to record.
Bro, what? You you open this man's door and see him on the couch with his meat out, and then you go want to record, try to say you being victimized? You the one open this nigga. You opened his door. What is wrong with you? Imagine how many people be trying to act like they a victim in situations like this, and a bunch of weirdos, bro.
But because that original video is no longer available and nobody, I guess, screen recorded it or screenshotted it, we don't know. But let's just say her story, the door was wide open. Why ain't you just drop off the order and leave? The man is passed out on the couch asleep.
Weirdo.
Unsolved. Now listen, if he had any erection and he was on that couch like this, I could understand you thinking, man, yeah, voyeurism. He's unsolved, passed out.
He unsolved. He unsolved, bro.
You couldn't even see anything. He's unsolved. He's like this.
He unsolved. Why you keep saying it? He unsolved,
and you said you was essayed as if that man got up and said, ha ha. And then she even said some things in her original video. Read. Remember when I played it for y'all? She says, well, whacked off. How do you know he whacked off?
Trying to say he jacked his turkey. Dude, how you gonna say he jacked his turkey when you the one that opened his door and seen him sleep? From the first part, you said he came to the door. That's what I heard. You came to the door. Now all of a sudden he was asleep. He jacked his turkey. Bro, what? Oh, no, bro. She need to be banned off of every social media there is. She don't need to DoorDash no more, Lyft, nothing.
He could have very well been drunk under some substances, passed out on his couch, in the comfort of his own home. You supposed to drop off that food at the door and leave.
Yep.
Now, once the full story came out, people ran to social media to call her out and say, they were wrong and they were misled, and she was actually in the wrong.
How long it would have took for that DoorDasher to be arrested if it was a man? Yeah, because y'all act like y'all didn't get what I'm saying. So I'm going to ask y'all this way. How long it would have took for that DoorDasher to get arrested if it was a man?
Bro, facts, bro. ASAP, bro. ASAP. And she posted him on social media, bro, with his meat out. And nothing happened to her? Now that's diabolical. Imagine the man record a female naked in her house, open the door and record, and then talking about they was chat. Come on, bro. I know I ain't tripping.
Now let's play the whole rollout, okay? All she had to do was drop that food off, take a picture, and take her happy behind back in that car. But she said that the door was open and this man is asleep in his house. Now, I don't understand where the sofa was. I guess it was right in front of the door. So let's give her all that. But if this man is asleep, and I don't care if he's butt naked from the head to the toes, when she pulls her phone out to record and then try to distribute those videos, what I mean is she tried to send it to DoorDash and then she tried to upload it on social media. If that was a man that pulled up at that house and pulled his phone out and record that lady without her permission, and then try to send it to DoorDash, and then try to put it on social media. Do y'all know y'all been around here talking about boycott this and boycott that? But because she on here act like she's a victim, number one, what is the definition of SA? Because that's not SA. What she's talking about is not SA. This is a woman that recorded a man without his permission and then tried to put it out on social media and was sending the pictures out. I'm going to ask it again. If that was a man, how long it would have took for his behind to get arrested?
As soon as possible.
Along with all the boycott y'all would have been yelling about.
Like, this shit wild. Y'all say we got equal rights, right? Nigga, why ain't she in jail? Y'all got to treat these ladies how they treat the man. Because if it was the other way around, it would be different. Like, come on, bro. What is we talking about right now? Y'all want equal rights, so treat them the same. Come on, bro.
Surprise. After the full story came out, we haven't seen a video from her in 3 days. Right? She hasn't given an update since October 16th. All right? There's no reaction to the full story. Hey, no. Here's why I believe he essayed. Man. Now, she did respond back to DoorDash. It's not worth playing because all she said was, hey, it's unfair. I found out why I was fired the same time that the world found out. I don't feel like that's fair. Man, cut it out, man.
Yeah.
But y'all let me know, bro. This is why I'm genuinely terrified of some women. Not all women, bro.
Yeah, me too, bro. I'm really terrified of women, bro. they do some weird stuff, bro. Like, it get bad with these females. Like, they be so messed up in the head, bro. I don't even know how to explain it, bro. We out this, Jones. Stay safe. Stay tuned. You know we got bangers dropping. Stay away from these crazy ladies, bro.